why you should be paying to Pyth Network, the Pyth token right now, because I do think that it could be making a breakout right now. So this is the weekly time frame for Pyth Network, and I've been talking about this the last time I've done an update on this coin. This is the weekly time frame. Okay, so I've updated my charts. I did not see this pattern last time. Okay, this is a bigger falling wedge pattern that is in play, and Pyth Network has actually broke out on the week of June 30th. Price target here for this breakout is about above a dollar. It's $1.05 based on this price target. Price targets are estimates only. There could be more, there could be less. A lot of it is going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin. I am long on Bitcoin. I am long on quite a bit of the altcoins here. So my opinions on this market is bullish, but like the entirety of this video, these are just my opinions and not financial advice. You gotta form your own opinions and strategies. What I'm seeing here for Pyth Network is a price target above a dollar. And last time I've talked about this smaller falling wedge pattern, which overlaps with the breakout here. And what I'm seeing here is a breakout of that smaller falling wedge pattern, which I talked about last time. Price target would be about 30 cents, which is still a pretty good move for a coin of this market cap size. I think it's top 100, okay, by market cap. Let's take a look into a smaller time frame and see if I can get any more clarity on what this coin could be doing. Now, daily time frame looks like it's trying to break out of this falling wedge pattern here. The price target for this falling wedge pattern is going to be about 21.5 cents price targets. Now, falling wedges you should definitely be paying attention to because they are bullish patterns that has a higher chance of breaking to the upside. Also have to mind the downside risk as well because I've seen them break down. Nothing in this market is 100%, okay? It's all a probabilities game. Now, let's see if some of these price targets will get met before heading to the big price targets, right? Because I've seen price targets that don't get met. That is just part of trading, right? I would usually account for scenarios where the price targets gets met. It goes beyond its price target. I've seen a lot of that happen as well, especially during bull markets. And of course, for the scenarios where the price targets don't get met, right? I would take profits according to how I think about this, right? It also depends on how much I have in the coin, of course, in proportion to my portfolio, right? Could I afford to just sit here and wait for the price target to be met, or could I afford to should I just take profits along the way, right? A lot of it is going to depend on how much do I have in this coin. I mean, I'm not in this coin right now, but in any particular coin, right? So that's how I think about profit taking, how I think about price targets, how I think about charting before moves actually happen. So this basically wraps it up for this very short update for Pyth Network. I also want to add that if Pyth Network actually comes all the way back up to 25 cents, it could potentially form some type of a cup and handle pattern, right? I usually see that when I see a very sharp rejection, and if the price action actually comes back up to test that resistance, especially with the rounded bottom, it could form some type of a cup and handle pattern. But that is still just a very early guess. Let's see what Pyth Network does. And this basically wraps up for this video. Let me know if you guys want to continue seeing any more of this coin or any other coins in this market by dropping a like, comment, subscribe. I'll pick a request to do for you guys on a daily basis. I'll see you on the next one.